Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisamthompson.com, and today we're going to be talking about how to deal with haters. These are the people that you're going to encounter in your entrepreneurial journey as you build your home business that are going to come out of the woodwork, and they are going to be critical. These are going to be people within your niche, within your audience, your leads, your prospects, and even people you know, such as friends and family. And we're going to talk about how to deal with this. Have you ever had any of these statements come to you where someone said to you, "It's a scam"? How's that pyramid scheme working out for you? Is your garage full of vitamins? Why do you spend your time around people like that? Why do you go to these events? You know they're just taking your money. And why are you charging me for this? You know it should be given out for free. Let me change your perspective with what criticism really is. You know, the last couple of weeks, I have been spending time before I go to work in the morning and do my rounds, and before I go to bed at night, I've been reading Grant Cardone, and I've been really focusing on his book, The 10X Rule. And he explained criticism in a way that really gave me a mind shift, and I want to explain to you some of the distinctions I made after reading The 10X Rule. If you don't have it, go get that book. What Grant says is that when you're getting criticism from people, that's a surefire sign that you are on your way to success and you're going to be at the point of big momentum coming. Grant defines criticism as the judgment of the merits and faults of the work or actions of one individual by another. You see, what Grant says is that if you're taking enough action, you're going to be judged by people who aren't taking any, because you're starting to get the attention. And your attention, your abundance and success and recognition highlights their deficiency. And they're going to respond to other people's success by attacking it because they themselves are afraid and overwhelmed. So how do you deal with these haters? Because the more successful you get, the more they're going to come out of the woodwork, and they're going to attack you on your paid advertisements. They're going to attack you on your fan page. You go to family and friend functions, and they're going to tease you. How do you deal with this? First, you need to see it as a sign of your success. You are doing the right things long enough consistently. You're getting attention. Here's another great quote by Grant. Remember, haters will make others feel bad for doing what is necessary in order to make themselves feel okay about doing nothing. Remember, you're doing something. You're leaving your mark in the world. You're doing what they wish they could do. And remember this, criticism precedes admiration. So if you're getting a lot of criticism from people, if you still keep at it and you start getting more success, that criticism will soon turn into admiration by the few. Now, you need to go where you're celebrated and not tolerated, meaning you got to be around people who have the success that you want and consistently work on your mindset. You need to be around people where you know where you want to go, who have what you want to have, that vision, who will support you and who will cheer you on. That's why live events are so important to attend. Now, I want to close this video with a great quote by Gandhi, where they say, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win, where they love you. Isn't that powerful, how to start dealing with haters? So, did you get value today from this video on how to deal with haters and criticism? If you did, leave a comment and share. Now, here's my prescription. I thought this is really great from Uncle G and the 10X Rule. So here are these questions I want you to think about and jot them down. What have you learned about criticism? What criticisms would you most like to hear from people? And then share 3 examples. Put it in the comments section of my blog or on this video where you've seen people go from criticizing others to admiring them. Now, if you would like to go to a place, a community where you can get the tools, training, and mindset to help grow you, to go where you're celebrated and not tolerated, to learn how to be that entrepreneur and how to handle the haters with elegance and grace. What I want you to do is to go to drlisamthompson.com/get MLSP. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.